Hello everyone and welcome to Flowing with Angels. Thank you so much for joining me here on the channel. I know it has been a while since I've uploaded a new video, but I'm delighted to be back with another angel message from the wonderful Archangel Sandalphon, featuring the symbolism and spiritual meaning of the snail. You can also find the written version of this message on my website, flowingwithangels.com, as well as other information about the angels, the angelic realms, and the possibility to book a personal reading or healing with me. Let's look at the symbolism of the snail first, before we move on to Archangel Sandalphon's channeled message for us. The snail represents introspection, reflection, and emergence. The spiral shell of the snail symbolizes the meandering path of spiritual growth and awakening, as well as the inward journey of the soul. The shell also provides the snail with shelter and protection against predators and the harsh elements. This natural mobile home reminds us of the value of finding a safe haven and sacred place in which we can retreat and find comfort and satisfaction. The snail's mucus has antibacterial and antifungal properties, promoting wound healing and inducing inflammation, and it is also used to make dyes. These purposes spiritually refer to our healing abilities and our free-flowing creativity. The snail shows us the wisdom of moving through life at a slow but steady pace, with patience and deliberation, while staying rooted and finding our way forward using our metaphorical, intuitive antennae. The snail is a gentle spirit, asking us to be kind with ourselves and celebrate even the smallest of victories and progress in our lives. Let's find out what Archangel Sandalphon wishes to convey to us at this moment. But remember, these messages are timeless, so whenever you come across this video, there will be some useful angelic guidance for you here. My dearest ones, it brings me great joy and pleasure to visit with you today and deliver my words of wisdom and encouragement to you, as well as express my deep and profound love for you. You are the children of the earth, and I am like a father to you all, as I dwell most often in your vicinity, while overseeing the well-being of your entire planet. I have chosen the snail, a humble and common creature, yet such a magnificent product of divine creation and a teacher of the greatest life lessons, to illustrate my message. I invite you to go outside, my dear ones, to visit your gardens and parks after hearing my words, and look for this marvelous little mollusk specimen, and truly realize that all life on your planet has value, speaks to your soul, and contributes to your higher knowledge, perspective, and vision. What the snail shows you first and foremost, dear ones, is that you are always walking on your destined path, no matter how fast or slow you are moving, and even when you don't seem to be moving at all. The spiral form of the snail's shell is a reminder of the eternity, perfection, and continuous expansion of the universe at large, of which you are a greatly valued part. There is no end to the universe, nor to your journey as an energy being of love and light, and the constant growth, change, and evolution you undergo and experience. Even if you feel like you are at a standstill or impasse in your life, you are still moving, you are still emanating a powerful energy vibration, because that is your inherent nature. In the human world, most people get easily frustrated when they cannot see fast progress or results in tangible forms, achieved through their effort, activities, and hard work. But I am here to tell you that the most profound results are reached in the stillness of your heart and through your rootedness to this beautiful planet Earth. The snail is a wonderful example of this energy, as it reflects the calmness and gentleness that you need to sink into your heart when you close your eyes, and the patience and presence that you need to view the world and its inhabitants when you open your eyes in wonder and appreciation. When you, as a human being, amplify this energy frequency that can be felt so wonderfully when you observe the snail finding its way through the natural world, you open up the gates to the higher realms, the vastness of possibilities, the source of all creativity and endless solutions and new ideas. Whenever you find yourself running into obstacles or unforeseen circumstances that seem to hinder your progress in life, stop for a moment and realize this is not so, because stuckness is an illusion, and what is required of you is merely a different perspective and shift in your state of being. Know that even in silence, in times of deep freeze, and even in the midst of physical limitations, there is movement. There is the sureness and certainty of an opening, a breakthrough, an epiphany that will move you to tears of gratitude, reveling in the love that can always be found within and around you. Always. To help you on a more practical level, as I am Sandalphon, the archangel that helps you to feel safe and secure on earth, I will present you with what I would like to call the 3 aspects of the way of the snail, which are gentleness, reflection, and a renewed sense of focus and determination based on an open flowing energy instead of an energy of force and strain. Gentleness encompasses the releasing of tension and judgment and the softening of your features and your general outlook on life. This starts with you personally and will then spread out towards others around you. Your light is like a lantern of hope and goodwill inside you, and the energy of gentleness will clear its glass casing of any debris, fogginess, and density, so the powerful brightness of the light will shine through. Do not underestimate the significance of your inner lantern. Picture it and care for it will not only light up the path before you with clarity and purpose, but it will also attract and invite the higher energies of unconditional love and abundance into your life. Nothing outside of you can dim this light. Only you yourself can cover it up with limiting beliefs, defensiveness, and despair. I encourage you, dear ones, to use the light of your metaphorical lantern to your advantage, as its magnificent glow will help you silently reflect on the totality of your life. Lastly, the snail depicts movement forward with focus, presence, and determination, which requires patience and a steady, slowed-down pace. This does not mean that you cannot take quick action steps or decisions. It rather refers to your inner state of being. You can perform your activities at a quick pace when it is called for, while at the same time your energy frequency remains one of softness, patience, care, and trust. This way you remain connected to your intuition that resides in your heart and the vastness of the universal creative field of all possibilities, without losing yourself to a stressful sense of urgency and strain, as is seen so often in your world. Let the shell of the snail remind you of the importance of anchoring your sense of security and stability in your inner home that is your heart, the place where for you as a human being, the energy of the physical world meets the energy of the higher realms. Let this inner safe place be the home of your inner lantern, and you will see, dear ones, that no matter what you go through in life, you will keep your connection to the universe empowered, so you will always feel a sense of ease, peace, and love, even in the midst of the biggest turmoil. I bless you all, my dear children of the earth, and do not forget that I am always here for you to help you navigate through your earthly experiences. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video has brought you inspiration and encouragement. Please like, share and subscribe if you like the content of this channel. It is greatly appreciated. I'm sending you lots of love, light and blessings. Until next time, Namaste.